Need a big play like that to spark your team. Darrell Armstrong's done it all year long.
McGrady fouled by Hamilton. We've got too many whistles in this game. I'm sorry. But I got to go back to what my partner Sean said. There is a point where you let these big guys play. I mean, there's no way that McGrady was being impeded from doing anything by Rip Hamilton that time. He wasn't going to attack the basket out there by the sideline. This is not about how many whistles we can blow. This is about letting these fellas play a little bit, getting them into the flow.
There you go.
Doc Rivers' team up a game in the series, trying to get a stranglehold against the #1 seed in the East, the Detroit Pistons. Now the Pistons found a little firepower here, especially Chauncey Billups, 16 first quarter points. And let's go to Sal with Tracy.
Tracy McGrady, you guys came out firing, but the Pistons came out with an intensity throughout that entire first half we didn't see in Game 3. How'd you deal with it?
Well, you know, once you make a run, of course the team's going to make a run. You just have to keep your composure and come back at them. So that's what we did. They made their little run, but we buckled down on the defensive end, got some stops, and then got ourselves some buckets in transition.
How important is taking care of the ball going to be for you guys in the second half with the turnovers?
Well, it's key. They kind of struggle scoring in the half court. So, you know, if we limit our turnovers, we'll give ourselves a chance to win this game.
All right, good luck, man. I can see you guys can smell it. Good luck in the second half. Back to you, Brent.
All right, Sal. The AT&T halftime report with Kevin is coming along. Tracy McGrady held to 5 in the first, wound up with 9 points in the second, so averaging 39 points a game in this series so far. He'll take a 14-point production into the locker room. Orlando up 4, but the Pistons battling hard here. Kevin Frazier is coming up after these messages.
Curry, Chauncey Billups, Corliss Williamson. You see there, I mean, Cliff Robinson, everybody.
That's what you call defense by committee. And the only Piston who hasn't taken a whack at T-Mac is Bill Laimbeer. Working over here with one of the broadcasting groups.
They might need him out there.
Mr. Delaney over here to see if it's okay to start the second half, and we give him our blessing. Let's check in with Sal. Gooden wants to give it back. Instead, it's Vaughn. Now it's McGrady.
See, there's no way that you can double team him on the wing. As soon as you start to run toward him to double team, he just raises up and knocks down that jumper.
Misses on the pull-up in the paint. Curry takes McGrady. Robinson switches. McGrady penetrates. Gooden follows for the layup. And on the switch, McGrady burned the D and set it up with his penetrating move.
Well, both Cliff Robinson and Michael Curry were running after Tracy McGrady. By the time he made that pass, there were 3 guys around him.
Jacques Vaughn chasing Billups, fouls him.
McGrady, there's 2 guys chasing him. By the time he penetrates, there are 4 guys around him, basically. Gooden has the whole weak side to operate.
Comes out, almost steals it, tracked down Vaughn.
Well, you can see what he's out there on the floor for defense.
Tracy attempting to regain lead. Orlando does it. Put back. Gooden smashes it down. And it's 61-60 on the rookie slam jam. Wallace and Robinson for the Pistons. That's your 2 lineups here with 4:42 left in the third. It's Curry again. He hit his last shot, but not this one. Couldn't let it go, and it's magic ball. Watch T-Max behind the back pass on this possession. Comes out on top. That's folks' eyes in the back of your head, knowing that Armstrong was all alone.
And that's the only pass that he can get there.
T-Mac turns, rises for the tie. Deadlock at 65 on the McGrady hoop.
There's absolutely nothing you can do to stop that. The only thing you could possibly do is keep him from getting the basketball, and that's about it.
Armstrong
shows you just how difficult he is to guard. If you don't keep him from getting the basketball, watch Curry's hands. His hand is right in front of Tracy McGrady's face.
Gooden with the Magic ahead again.
Now watch the hand in his face here. It's right in front of his line of vision, and he still drains that jumper.
Rebound. Gooden out the screen, high, fire, and McGrady is fouled on the three as Curry was coming over on him. That's the second time in this game that Tracy McGrady has been fouled shooting a three.
If you watch ESPN or ESPN2 late night and you see the street ball and hot sauce and all the guys getting fancy with the ball, you have to realize that they're playing against guys at rec leagues most of the time. Tracy McGrady's giving you the same kind of ball movement and trickery with NBA players.
Take a look at McGrady's face. Does a guy ever break a sweat?
Watch him just dancing with this basketball.
But look at him.
And look at that move. Michael Curry is an excellent defender.
This is one cool cat on the line. He wanted him to stop chanting MVP after he missed the second one. Now he says it's okay. He goes 2 of 3. Folks, they be rocking in Orlando. They think they've got the top seed on the run.
Ragged offense.
Over Curry. The three for Tracy McGrady. Oh, baby. You gotta love it. They're bringing the house down in Orlando.
Hey, Brent, I don't know if there is anybody better in the game right now. And this move right here makes my eyes water. Curry is all over him. He brings that ball around his arm and hits nothing but the bottom. This is an amazing offensive possession. Fight for that basketball. He brings that ball around his arm, and most shooters like to go straight up with the basketball. He goes around the hand, straight up, and knocks down that three ball. And if you're Michael Curry, you got to wonder, how in the world can you stop that?